MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Lightning and the Moose. The Moose look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Will Palmer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Gordon Landry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Nakamura retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Settling in now, Jeremy Finch. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jeremy Finch goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The pitch. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Jose Rosales, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
In now, Raul Escobar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played. but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Standing in now, Hiroki Nakamura, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
A pause. Out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Now batting, Gregorio Ortiz. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. And no one will get this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brennan Peterson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
At the plate, Angel Sanchez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Rosales. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Fortenberry over to his right. 1 down.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, Mark Zeller.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Zeller. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Moose are out on top 3-0. So digging in now, Reed Fortenberry. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Tristan White. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Chris Dotson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Bo Sparks. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dotson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Brad Sawyer.
Standing in, Brad Sawyer. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
The pitcher, Will Palmer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now at the plate, Raul Escobar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Dotson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Keith Patterson, and as you can tell, the home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Patterson digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Into the box, Storm Rollins. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Rosales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gordon Landry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, the shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Into the box now, Jeremy Finch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hiroki Nakamura. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batter.
Into the box now, Gregorio Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brennan Peterson, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 13 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
That swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box, Angel Sanchez. 0-1 the count. Ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Matt Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Davis, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Reed Fortenberry. And that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Tristan White. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Peterson has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Mark Zeller.
Leading off for the Move, the left fielder, Mark Zeller.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Bo Sparks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Stepping in now, Brad Sawyer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. Here's the 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Ian D'Amico answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Will Palmer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Standing in now, Raul Escobar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Palmer, the runner at second with one away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Hiroki Nakamura. Hopped up Patterson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Two pitches fouled away. From the stretch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Moose are out in front here, 6-0. So stepping in, Chris Dotson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So coming to the plate, Keith Patterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Storm Rollins. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sanchez is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Logan Wagner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Logan Wagner.
In there, 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Andrew Irwin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Gregorio Ortiz.
Gregorio Ortiz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Brennan Peterson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 66, Angel.
Ready for another shot now. Angel Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Mark Zeller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Bo Sparks, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gordon Landry. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Jeremy Finch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2.
Boys, that this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Popped up. Sawyer has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Matt Davis. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Now in the box, Brad Sawyer.
For the move, the third baseman, Brad Sawyer.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Davis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 53.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Will Palmer, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Raul Escobar waits on deck. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raul Escobar. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count. Now 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
0-2. Count is 2-1. Aye.
2 out, nobody on. Popped up. White shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Reed Fortenberry.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Riding in once again, Tristan White. He's set. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So striding in, Chris Dotson, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. First and second here with nobody out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Keith Patterson. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. So now to the plate, Storm Rollins. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The pitcher, number 49, Andrew.
Brandon Radke will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And the runner back easily. Skied into very shallow right. Sanchez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now to the plate, Gordon Landry. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Landry.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side. Sanchez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Moose are out in front 6-2. Carlos De La Torre gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Hiroki Nakamura.
Hiroki Nakamura.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-2.
Ball. We're going to count 2-2.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
plate now, Gregorio Ortiz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brennan Peterson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The right fielder,
at the plate, Angel Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Patterson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Luis Sanchez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Jeremy Finch. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. The Moose are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And there's out number 1. Striding in, Matt Davis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
A great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
Stepping up now, Reed Fortenberry. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's set, and the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
1-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zeller is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Anthony Richards is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Mark Zeller. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Pitch on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Bo Sparks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Brad Sawyer will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping in, Brad Sawyer. First offering on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Marvin Winston will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Curtis Sellers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tristan White.
Tristan White.
Now the pitch. Sellers, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Chris Dotson. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Keith Patterson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Moose break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
6-2 the final total today. Michigan posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Will Homer earned his 9th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Jose Rosales struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.